Was that a bit loud? Thank you, Erica. Tarja. Egghead, 6 p.m, BBC 2 tonight. The best quiz in the history of television ever. Today, Thursday, 25th January 2018, live till 5. It's The Big Show. Hello.
Wright in the afternoon. Now playing everywhere.
I've traveled the land with a guitar in my hand and a night ever hoping for some fun. I've made some mistakes, had my share of the breaks, seen the boys on the make and on the bum. Run for home, run as fast as I can. Whoa, running man, running for home. Run for home, run as fast as I can. Whoa, running man, running for home. I've seen all the frowns on the faces of the clowns and the downs that they take just to be free. And I've seen all the girls and their pretty frocks and curls, but they don't mean a lot to me. Run for home, run as fast as I can. Whoa, running man, running for home. I've been to the places in town where the faces hang round just to stare at each other. I've looned with them, screamed at the moon, behaved like a buffoon, but I soon discovered. Run from home, run as fast as I can. Whoa, running man, running for home. Run for home, run as fast as I can. Whoa, running man, running for home. Run for home, run as fast as I can. Whoa, running man, running for home.
Run for home. It's Linda's Fun and Run for Home. Look, it's Radio 2. It's Steve Wright in the afternoon. Well, you can email us. steve.wright@bbc.co.uk. Text 88291. Let me just move this. Thank you. Tweet us at BBC Radio 2. Thank you. We have loaded up with a computer so many tunes for you today. So many good tunes. Including that old friend, Linda's Farm. So hands up if you don't have one of those tiny, tiny screwdrivers that fix the mini screw on your eyeglasses, if you don't. Well, I got one. You're not having mine. Hands up for lamb shanks for dinner. or lunch. And hands up for 3 Motown tracks in a row on this show at 2:20. I knew you'd like that one. You got it. I do like his show, but it's very loud, isn't it? Spinning around and spinning around. A mild afternoon with some rain. The driest and sunniest weather is across the southeast. Let's have a look. Not really. High of 11 in Twickers. Tonight, a clear and cold night, turning frosty with some fog patches, especially in Northern Ireland. And tomorrow, that'd be Friday, a chilly, mostly dry day to start with some sunny spells, but there'll be rain later on. Sunset tonight, Dumfries, it's 4:37. In Sunderland, it's 4:29. In Worcester, 4:43. And Eastbourne today, 4:38.
This is Jeremy Vine. Ooh, are you superstitious? Ooh.
No.
This is quite suspect. A farmer in Worcester claims his entire life has been lucky due to carrying a rabbit's foot on his keyring. A listener in Chichester is saying, well, it wasn't very lucky for the rabbit. Call me. .co.uk. Oh, thanks, Casper.
They say we're young and we don't know. We won't find out until we grow. Well, I don't know if all that's true, 'cause you got me and baby, I got you. Babe, I got you, babe. I got you, babe. They say our love the spring. I got you to wear my ring. And when I'm sad, you're a clown. And if I get scared, you're always around. So let them say your hair's too long, 'cause I don't care. With you I can't go wrong. Then put your little hand in mine. There ain't no hill or mountain we can't climb, babe. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got you to hold my hand. I got you to understand. I got you to walk with me. I got you to talk with me. I got you to kiss goodnight. I got you to hold me tight. I got you, I won't let go. I got you to love me so. I got you, babe.
I got you, babe.
Hi, it's me, Jeremy Vine. Don't forget to email Steve at steve.wright@bbc.co.uk. You must text 88291 and you could tweet at BBC Radio 2.
Thank you. That's enough for now.
The FA Cup on the BBC.
FA Cup round 4, and there's a seed of doubt. Nobody is safer now the holders are out. Many took a gamble, now they're out the game. Don't underestimate the smaller clubs in the frame. Don't get complacent, don't count on luck, 'cause anything can happen, it's the FA Cup. Nothing's guaranteed, so go hard or get gone. This is winner stays on.
The FA Cup.
Yeovil, Man United, kicks off a weekend of live FA Cup football. Friday night at 7:55 on BBC Radio 5 Live and
This
BBC
is the
One.
president. That was a
please.
fake trail.
I know,
Not good
yeah.
enough.
You spoke all over it as well. What's the matter with you? BBC Radio 2, DJ Khaled, Rihanna.
I don't know if you could take it.
That's right.
No, you wanna see me naked, naked, naked. I wanna be a baby, baby, baby. Spinning in his red just like he came from Maytag. Rocket with it on the brown liquor. When I get like this, I can't be around you. I'm too little to dim down a notch, 'cause I can into things that I'm gon' do. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 thoughts. Wow, wow, wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts. Wow, wow, wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts. I hope you know I'm for the taking. You know this cookie's for the bacon. Kitty, kitty, baby, get her things to rest. Like the 68 Jets. Diamonds are nothing when I'm rocking with ya. Diamonds are nothing when I'm shining with ya. Just keep it white and black as if I'm your sister. I'm too hip to hop around town to hit with ya. I know I get wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 thoughts. Wow, wow, wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts. Wow, wow, wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts.
For the taking. I heard it got these up going crazy. Yeah, I treat you like a lady. Till you shit. White girl wear shit on brown liquor. I probably shouldn't be around you. Cause you get wild, wild, wild. You looking like it's nothing that you won't do. What you won't do. Hey girl, that's when I told you.
When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 thoughts. Wow, wow, wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts. Wow, wow, wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts.
Hey, Righty, can Can you say well done to me? I just cycled up the bread and cheese hill on my way to Southend from Paul the ice cream guy from Grays. And Stephen Team, I'm over in Norway on an exchange program, and listening to your show makes me feel like I'm at home. You're always at home with Radio 2. That's Jenna, originally from Aberdeen, now free from Motown. Stopped at Davos now. Wright has got 3 Motowns on. Get tuned in. Supreme's Baby Love, and now the Temptations. That's right.
Can turn the gray sky blue.
You know it.
I can make it rain whenever I wanted to. On dry land, but my life is incomplete and I'm so blue, 'cause I can't get next to you. Can't get next to you, babe. Next to you. I just can't get next to you. Next to you, babe. I can't get next to you. I can fly like a bird in the sky, and I can
3 from Motown. Brilliant. All right, here's what's occurring today. Matt Ford, comedian, back hosting a new series of Unspun. There's Rob Brydon voicing a character in the new Aardman film Early Man, and Melissa Hemsley with her Eat Happy Cookbook. Recorded at lunchtime, that one. Tim Smith, Janie Lee Grace, Bobby Pryor with the traffic, Erica Fisher with the news, Matt the sports guy with the sport, and today's oldies chosen by Sophie Tayton from Leamington Spa.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
This winter, the warmest welcome awaits as Glasgow opens its doors for Celtic Connections.
As the festival celebrates its 25th anniversary, we'll be there to bring you all the highlights.
Join me, Lopa Katari, on BBC Radio 3's World on 3 as we present a concert from Julie Fowlis, Karen Matheson and the BBC Scottish Symphony Orchestra.
And on Radio Scotland, there'll be special programmes from Travelling Folk, Take the Floor and Another Country with me, Ricky Ross.
BBC Music at Celtic Connections.
Continuing with me, Mark Radcliffe, and performances from Corrine Polwart, I'm With Her, and Elephant Sessions. Monday night from 7 on BBC Radio 2.
Sometimes I feel I'm gonna break down and cry. Nowhere to go, nothing to do but my time. I get lonely, so lonely, living on my own.
What a tune. Stephen Team, good show. Happy Burns night to you all. Got the haggis ready, just heading out for the run here in Ulverston. Thanks, Guy and Jill. Steve and his wonderful team. Oh, is that us? Loving the show on my way home from Tetbury to Stockton. Please say a massive hello to my wonderful wife, Rachel Holgate. That is from James. Big hello, Stephen Team from Ains and Big AD working away in sunny Thurston, South Devon. Keep up the good work. And Wright, a shout out for all those people working from home and listening to the radio for company. You and the team always make me smile and brighten up the day. That's Nikki in Maidenhead. Thank you, Nikki.
Some good times ahead.
A chocolate eclair, a bun and an Eccles. That's cake news.
It's gonna be a heavy night. Way too many drinks ain't even started. Never need to apologize. We already know we're far from perfect. I fall to the curb. You laugh till it hurts. Who cares? We've been here so many times. We're all stumbling through the night. It doesn't matter, we're all together. And it's paradise in our minds. Falling together, arms around each other. I know you know me too. We're all stumbling through the night, but it's paradise in our minds. I know you. I know you. I can barely see in front of me. Strangers start to look like friendly faces. I'm a little unsteady on my feet, and carrying the world is overrated. I fall to the cup. You laugh till it hurts. Who cares? We've been here so many times. We're all stumbling through the night. It doesn't matter, we're all together. And it's paradise in our minds. Falling together, arms around each other. I know you know me too. We're all stumbling through the night, but it's paradise in our minds. I know you. I'm like a paper plane that's caught in winds that change. I've never sailed so high. Your love will be my lullaby. I'm like a paper plane, can't be afraid of heights. Don't know how far I'll fly. Just keep me in your heavenly sights. Fighting the rain, racing the storm. Who will catch me if I fall? Making my way, coming back home. From where the paper planes have gone. Where the paper planes have gone. I'm like a paper plane
planes. Can I bring on Janie Lee Grace and Tim Smith? And let's have a look at the factoids. Geese have been trained to tend sheep. Here's Tim Smith.
Get the geese off.
Exactly.
You know it's the 200th anniversary of the publication this year of Frankenstein.
Didn't know that.
Well, you didn't know also that Mary Shelley wrote the book when she and her not-yet husband, Percy Shelley, were visiting Lord Byron in Switzerland. The first edition, published on January the 1st, 1818, was published anonymously and only 500 copies were printed.
That is fascinating. Here's Janie Lee Grace.
Greyhounds can reach their top speed of 45 miles per hour in just 3 strides.
Good grief. And Tim Smith.
Kite flying is a professional sport in some parts of Thailand.
Tonight is Burns night.
Factoids.
Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring, your voice is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep, and there's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I can easily understand how you could easily take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. You could have your choice of men, but I could never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you, and whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him even though you can. Jolene.
Well, it's Burns night tonight then, celebrating Scotland's national poet Robbie Burns. I heard Chris this morning playing some bagpipes on there and doing all the stuff. It's also NASA Day of Remembrance, remembering those who lost their lives while furthering the cause of exploration and discovery. The World Economic Forum annual meeting, of course, continues in Davos. The Slapstick Screen Comedy Festival has opened in Bristol. Wow! And the Manchester Beer and Cider Festival has also started today. Hey Festival Cartagena starts in Colombia. That's the Colombian version of the annual Welsh Book Festival. The Surf Expo opens in Orlando, Florida, USA. And the World Rally Championships begin in Monte Carlo. And the X Games open in Aspen, Colorado. That's for extreme sports, including, this is great, skiing, snowboarding, and snowmobiling. I think that's how you say it. Snowmobiling, yeah. The National Fish and Chip Shop Awards are held in London. I know a place in London that does the best fish and chips, and all my friends agree with me, but everyone's got their own favourite fish and chip shop, haven't they?
Yeah, it tends to be the one round the corner, really, doesn't it? You've got to make it easy for yourself.
Where's yours? I mean, don't say the name of it, but...
Yeah, it's in Hertfordshire. It's pretty good. I mean, what you really need is you need a fish and chip shop where you go in at exactly the time when they're cooking the fresh chips.
Yeah.
That's what you need, right? And the other thing that's really important, but on this me and my husband disagree wildly, is that you need a pickle with it.
Oh.
You need a pickled onion. Not a wally.
Not a wally,
talking about
no.
a wally, definitely not. But a pickled lasagna. You can't beat that with
Oh,
chips.
not for me. I mean, I appreciate it, though. What about yourself?
Well, I like mushy peas with my fish and chips.
Oh, no.
Yeah, if you've got lemon on them.
And I like the way Jenny says it's in Hertfordshire. That narrows it down a bit. Mine might be in Oxfordshire, although there's one in West London, which is also very, very good.
Yes, I know the one.
But don't you find sometimes it varies from night to night? Depends what they're frying, what kind of potatoes they use. Jenny, I'm surprised you didn't mention organic oil there as well.
Yeah,
don't start.
There aren't many that do that,
No,
sadly.
I've taken to fish cakes.
From the fish shop?
Yes.
No, I do like fish cakes, but not from the fish shop. I still occasionally like a sausage in batter, don't you?
Yeah, not bad. Alicia Keys is 37. The Hasty Pudding Theatricals of Harvard University Woman of the Year Award is presented by Mila Kunis later on today. Jenny, what you got over there for us?
Why your dry January could be a waste of time. That's the headline. Of course, lots of people have given up alcohol for January, but a study's revealed that 6 months on, they are no more likely to have reduced their alcohol intake than other drinkers who made no plans to cut back. The findings are by a team of researchers at Bristol University, and they say that kickstarting a healthy lifestyle with a vow to keep off the alcohol in January is unlikely to be enough to help cut consumption in the long term. They're looking at motivation, which is what helps people stop, obviously, but they say sadly people start with good intentions. They say the results suggest more motivation is required if you want to give up long term, if you want to make a difference. So what they're saying is you've got to have really good motivation to want to carry on. Of course, if you give up drink for dry January and then come the 1st of February you binge like mad, that could be worse for you.
I think a lot of people will be, but I think you should set yourself a fresh goal and also have somebody threaten you.
Well, that might work, I suppose.
Yeah, like your husband or your wife, your girlfriend, boyfriend or whatever. We've got a day off tomorrow, so here's an early reminder of the brilliant guests we had on this week. Lisa Riley was on the show on Tuesday telling us how she lost 12 stones with her honesty diet, and the recipes in the book look pretty good.
But what's great is this is real food. You're not talking about shakes and bits of old powder and just one lettuce leaf for your dinner. You know,
but my dad's the same. It's like, I went to my dad's house, he'd be like that. I'm not eating that pigeon food. He's a true northern man. He wants chips and gravy. And then he looked at all my recipes like, these are brilliant. Everything in there, apart from the meat, I've substituted with fish. I eat, and it's really good.
We also had Dermot O'Leary on Tuesday's show ahead of the National Television Awards, and we asked how come he never seems to get nervous doing live TV shows. And Dermot said he learned a lot from Andy Peters.
Andy came up with T4. He bought all the shows like Dawson's Creek that he brought over. He was a good studio director.
Do you know, I didn't know all of this.
That generation of myself, Margarita, June, Steve Jones, Alexa, those guys that have gone on, everyone's had a good career off the back of it.
Yeah.
And Andy's whole thing was you use open talk back, so you hear everything that goes on in the truck, so you hear your director, your producer, your script supervisors telling you how long you got left. You can hear anything that goes on, because it means you can preempt anything that goes wrong. He was always quite strict on the floor with us. He just said, look, if you just think about every single piece of television as a sandwich, you've got your 2 bits of bread and you've got your filling in the middle. And he said, as long as you know where you're going, let stuff go wrong. Don't worry about it.
And yesterday, Tim Vine was on the show telling us about his upcoming Sunset Milk Idiot Tour. Tim, of course, is the king of one-liners, and Steve challenged him to see how many gags he could tell in 30 seconds.
Right. So this bloke said to me, have you got any birthmarks? I said, it's so long ago, it's hard to give it a score. Black Beauty, he's a dark horse.
2.
Right, Velcro, what a rip-off.
3.
I've got a sponge front door. Hey, don't knock it. 4. So I went to have a local music shop. I said, can you teach me how to read music? He said, why? I said, because I keep pronouncing it Music.
Keep going.
I said, I want to buy a violin as well. He said, do you want a bow as well? I said, don't bother wrapping it. I said, I want something that goes ping. He said, ping. I said, you'll do.
7.
Oh, 7.
Yeah. That's not bad, though. That's brilliant. All of our interviews are available on the Radio 2 website, and on today's programme, Matt Ford, the comedian, is back hosting a new series of Unspun. Rob Brydon and Melissa Hemsley. It's the other Hemsley sister that has gone solo with her Eat Happy cookbook.
Now I believe in forces. I need the truth, the reason why. Was so amazed, such a lucky child. And then something died. Like everybody, it hurt inside. And I would walk to the I'd lose my mind. Reality was no friend of mine, so I thought I knew, but everybody's just kidding you. And I remember when I stumbled on a slippery stone. I was in the jungle and I couldn't get home. Was in a zoo without a single clue. Now it's all coming together, and it breaks like a storm. This is our kind of weather.
Yeah, Simple Minds. Can you give a big shout out to the cardiac rehabilitation team at Glasgow Royal Infirmary? We listen every day. We love the programme. Can you play one of your great tunes for us? Yes, I will. Keep up the good work. Love from Susan ×2, Monica, Flo and Kirsten. You got it. 11 to 3. Here's Bobby. What you got?
Thanks, Steve. First of all, M6 southbound, 6 to 5. Spaghetti Junction down to Castle Bromwich. Got a breakdown and one lane is shut. The M40 northbound at 11 for Banbury. They've still got barrier repairs. So one lane is still closed through there, but they've got another lane open, so it's a little bit easier. The M25 now clockwise. 2 lanes are closed. Junction 30 for Lakeside and Tilbury and the A13. This is for repairs. Queues are back towards 28. Also M25 anti-clockwise. Junction 25 for Enfield, you've got one lane shut following an accident. The queues are back to 26. The latest on the M20 eastbound, Junction 11A. Big queues into the Channel Tunnel, so it's a little bit slow back onto the main carriageway because of the amount of traffic going to the Channel Tunnel. And the A39 at Horns Cross. Now, the A39 is closed between Acre Road and Bucks Cross following the accident near the Hoops Inn, so just be aware, A39 still completely shut. And the latest, if you hadn't heard, there's industrial action in Calais. So what it means is Dover to Calais services, DFDS Seaways and P&O ferries suspended between Dover and Calais. You can get to Dunkirk though, and of course you've got Eurotunnel open, which of course is extremely busy. So what they're using is Dover Tap. That means a lane is closed between Folkestone and Dover on the A20 to store the vehicles. Back with more, 40 minutes.
Thank you, the Bobster.
By the hand and make her do a handstand, and take your baby by the heel and do the next thing that you feel. We were so in phase in a dance all days. We were cool on craze. When I, you, and everyone we knew could believe, do, and sharing what was true. Oh, I said, dance all days long. Take your baby by the hair and pull her close and there. And take your baby by the ears and play upon her darkest fears. We were so in phase in a dance hall days. We were cool on craze. When I, you, and everyone we knew could believe, do, sharing what was true. I said,
Wang Chung, Dance Hall Days.
The 80s have never sounded so fabulous. Baby, I'm yours. Come on, BBC, you love me. Ooh, you're an angel. Girl, you are to me.
Oh, we're halfway there. This is a journey into sound.
I'm on the hunt, I'm after you. All the classics
hits in one place.
Radio 2 Sounds of the 80s.
With me, Sarah Cox. Now push it. Friday night from 10 on BBC Radio 2.
Thanks, Sarah. You heard in the news earlier on, President Donald Trump has for the first time said he is prepared to be questioned under oath as part of an investigation into alleged Russian meddling in the 2016 US election. You might have also heard and seen that he's arrived in Davos. And also, I believe that our very good friend, Piers Morgan, has bagged an interview with him too. Rough sleeping in England has increased for the 7th year in a row, new official figures revealing today. There were 4,751 people counted or estimated to be on the streets in the autumn of 2017, a 15% rise on the year before. That's in England, by the way. Millennials are getting older. The oldest members are just beginning to reach the age of 40, the millennials. So what do we call the new generation born in 1995 or after who've started to move into the workplace? Well, nobody quite knows. They're putting forward a few names here. Generation Z, post-millennials, and the I generation just haven't stuck, says the New York Times newspaper. I generation I quite like, actually. Would you like to do some birthdays and anniversaries, Janie?
Oh, okay then, as long as you don't embarrass me
I won't
you usually
embarrass you.
do.
No, I don't
Can you
mean
just say
to.
get well to my mum first, though?
Oh, hello,
not
Pat.
very well this afternoon.
What, has she got the flu?
She's got the flu. She's got that cough thing. She's feeling a bit sorry for herself. She don't want me to say it. She wants you to say it.
Okay.
Obviously.
Can you say it to my mum as well? She's not well either.
Yeah.
Hello, Norma.
Just like to say, get well soon, Norma.
Thank you.
So get well, Janie's mum. That's Norma. And then Pat, I'm very, very sorry that you've got. You probably just got a bad cold. I don't think you got the flu. I mean, you'd know all about it if you had the flu. But all the same, that doesn't diminish your illness in any way, shape, or form. I hope you get well.
Thank you, Dr. Wright.
Wrap up nice and warm. Drink plenty of water and take some medication, but not too much. Come back and see me if you're not better by Monday.
She's being well looked after by John. They went to see the Churchill movie yesterday as well. Yeah,
really,
thoroughly enjoyed it. Thought it was brilliant.
That's a great movie.
Also, can I just also say very quickly, get well to Graham Dixie. I should have done this 2 weeks ago. He's in Abingdon. He's had an operation on his knee. Apparently, he's laid up on the sofa, and his wife Nicola, who now works at the 7-year-old school and who I used to go to school with, says, "Hurry up and get well and get back out to work." Okay.
Yeah. That's done. Robbie Burns, then, 1759, Scottish poet who wrote many poems in dialect. Of course, it's Robbie Burns Day today. Who was? Let's have a look for you, Tim. Virginia Woolf.
Virginia Woolf was an English writer, part of the Bloomsbury set in the 1920s and 30s.
Yeah. Who were Roy Jenkins, Dr. David Owen, Shirley Williams and Bill Rogers? 1981, they all got together to form...
it's linked to the Gang of Four.
Yes, it is. They are the Gang of Four. What was the party?
Social Democrats.
Yeah, very good. Look, you're on the big show.
Put it down, then I'll pick it back up. Praying for your neighbor to pop up. Telling me that you're still in love with me.
No matter how hard I hold, no matter how much I want, no matter how bad I'm broke, you still don't call me.
You've taken all the time you need. If our love means anything, baby, please call me.
Yes, can't sleep, I'm scared to dream. I'm remembering everything that you said
to me when I was yours and you were mine, and I didn't have to wait all night for you to call me. You've taken all the time you need. If our love means anything, baby, please call me. Don't you miss me? Don't you need me?
say.
Call me. You've taken all the time you need.
Oh, if I love me anything, call me. If I love me anything,
Baby, please call me.
Imelda May, Jack Savaretti, Call Me. Simon Mayo at 5, just after resident cook Nigel Barden cooking beer glazed pork for Foodie Thursday. With us later, Matt Ford, Rob Brydon, Melissa Hemsley. And when we come back, the oldies chosen by Sophie Tatum from Leamington Spa.
BBC News at 3 o'clock. This is Erica Fisher. The Prime Minister has been meeting Donald Trump at the World Economic Forum in the Swiss mountain resort of Davos. This morning, she expressed confidence that a trade deal could be achieved with the US after Brexit, saying the special relationship between the UK and the United States was as strong as ever. And after their meeting, the President seemed to agree.
We have great respect for everything you're doing, and we love your country. We think it's truly great. And we're working on transactions in terms of economic development, maybe most importantly military. We have the same ideas, the same ideals. There's nothing that would happen to you. We won't be there to fight for you. You know that.
Earlier, in her speech to the forum, Mrs May challenged technology companies to do more to protect users from harmful and illegal content online. She said they needed to step up to their social responsibilities. Police in England and Wales have recorded a 20% rise in the number of violent crimes, with significant increases in knife and firearms offences. However, the separate crime survey, based on interviews with 35,000 households, suggests the overall number of offences continues to fall. The Police and Crime Commissioner for the West Midlands is David Jameson.
The crime has risen in the West Midlands, totally in accord with the rest of the country. We have lost over 2,000 of our uniformed officers since 2010, and much of the work that we're not doing now, we were doing previously, was on prevention of crime. And what we've seen now, contrary to what the government has been saying, they've been telling us that crime is coming down, we're now seeing crime going up. And some of those crimes that really impact on people's lives, like burglary and violent crime, those crimes are actually going up.
More than 1 in 8 secondary schools in England are underperforming, according to the latest league tables. The figures, which were published this morning, are the first to feature the results of pupils sitting the new, tougher GCSEs. Here's our education correspondent, Elaine Dunkley.
Exams in England have been in a state of transition, with more difficult content and a move to grading GCSEs from 9 to 1 rather than A star to G. Under the new criteria, 365 schools are underperforming. Head teachers have accused the government of moving the goalposts by using the new system to make pass rates harder. The schools minister says that pupils were responding well to the challenge of a more rigorous curriculum.
The French Interior Minister Gérard Collomb has promised legislation within weeks to impose spot fines on cannabis users. During his election campaign last year, President Macron pledged to clear the backlog of court cases by giving police on-the-spot powers to fine offenders. A government report proposed fines of around £200. BBC News at 3 minutes past 3 are next at 4.
Thanks, Erica.
BBC Radio 2.
Here come the oldies.
Come on now. Oh, Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Now, the non-stop
Non-stop oldies brought to you daily by Steve Wright in the afternoon.
could hide neath the wings of the bluebird as she sings. The 6 o'clock alarm would never ring, but it rings and I rise, wipe the sleep out of my eyes. My shaven razor's cold and it stings. Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? You once thought of me as a white knight on his steed. Now you know how happy I can be. Oh, and our good time starts and ends without dollar one to spend. But how much, baby, do we really need? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen?
It's Daydream Believer on the Non-Stop Oldies. These are chosen by Sophie Tayton from Leamington Spa. Steve, I'm 39-year-old solicitor, married to Simon and proud mother of Ollie. Ollie is 13 and was diagnosed with epilepsy, which we're all still getting used to. He's probably coping the best with it of all, and his resilience absolutely amazes me. Got two younger sisters, Dottie and Chloe, and when we were young, during the mid-80s, our long car journeys from Warwickshire to Oldham were accompanied by our dad's mixtapes. I know, for which all of my oldies have been selected. Brilliant. Sometimes we would make up our own words. Yeah, we all do that, but we would always sing along, and anything that improved those 4 hours in a car with no air conditioning was very welcome. I do hope you play my oldies so I can sing along once again to the soundtrack of my childhood. Mr. Tambourine Man, the Birds. And this, wow, this is awesome, this. It's epic. The Moody Blues and Question.
Why do we never get an answer when we're knocking at the door with 1,000 million questions about hate and death and war? 'Cause when we stop and look around us, there is nothing that we need in a world of persecution that is burning in its greed. Why do we never get an answer when we're knocking at the door? Because the truth is hard to swallow. That's what the war of love is for. It's not the way that you say it when you do those things to me. It's more the way that you mean it when you tell me what will be. And when you stop and think about it, you won't believe it's true that all the love you've been giving has all been meant for you. I'm looking for someone to change my life. I'm looking for a miracle in my life. And if you could see what it's done to me, lose the love I knew could safely lead me through. Between the silence of the mountains and the crashing of the sea, there lies a land I once lived in, and she's waiting there for me. But in the gray of the morning, my mind becomes confused between the dead and the sleeping, and the road that I must choose. I'm looking for someone to change my life. I'm looking for a miracle in my life. And if you could see what it's done to me, to lose the love I knew could safely lead me to the land that I once knew, to learn as we grow old the secrets of our soul. It's not the way that you say it when you do those things to me. It's more the way you really mean it when you tell me what will be.
What a song! These oldies chosen by Sophie Tatum from Leamington Spa. Oh my goodness, you picked this. Guys and dolls, there's a whole lot of loving going on.
There's a whole lot of loving going on in my heart. It's a feeling I'm feeling through and through. There's a whole lot of missing every time we're apart. There's a whole lot of loving just for you.
than the Mississippi River near the ocean, wider than the desert and the Utah sky. It's for you. Stronger than the dynamos of Hoover Dam in motion. You supply the reason why. There's a whole lot of loving going on in my heart. It's a feeling I'm feeling through and through. There's a whole lot of missing every time we're apart. There's a whole lot of loving just for you. Warmer than the sun that warms the corners of Kentucky, taller than a California redwood tree, richer than a 49er miner striking lucky. He was never rich as me. There's a whole lot of loving going on in my heart. It's a feeling I'm feeling through and through. There's a whole lot of missing every time we're apart. There's a whole lot of loving just for you. Like a highway that goes on and never ends. Like a fire that blows on and it never ends.
There's a whole lot of loving, guys and dolls. You're listening to the non-stop oldies 321. This is Radio 2. Simon Mayo at 5. Bob Harris Country at 7. Joe Wiley at 8. Radio 2 Art Show with Annika. That's at 10. Craig Charles House Party at 12. And then Radio 2's Tracks of My Years playlist. And now back to the oldies. Here's Neil Diamond. I Am, I Said.
LA is fine, the sun shines most of the time, and the feeling is laid back. Palm trees grow and rents are low, but you know, keep thinking about making my way back. Well, I'm New York City born and raised, but nowadays I'm lost between two shores. LA is fine, but it ain't home. New York's home, but it ain't mine no more. I am myself to no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chair. I am, I cried. I am, said I. And I am lost, and I can't even say why. Leaving me lonely still. Did you ever read about a frog who dreamed of being a king and then became one? Well, except for the names and a few other changes, if you talk about me, the story's the same one. But I got an emptiness deep inside that I've tried, but it won't let me go. And I'm not a man who likes to swear, but I never cared for the sound of being alone. I am, I said, to no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chair. I cried. I am, said I, and I am lost, and I can't even say why. I am, I said. I am, I said.
Great song. Neil Diamond, I Am, I Said. 3:25 in Britain, this is Radio 2. Here's that song about Lowry. It's Brian and Michael, Match Talk Men and Match Talk Cats and Dogs.
He painted Salford smoky tops on cardboard boxes from the shops and parts of Ancoats where I used to play. I'm sure he once walked down our street 'cause he painted kids who had out on their feet. The clothes they wore had all seen better days. Now they said his works of art were dull, no room all that the walls are full, but Lowry didn't care much anyway. They said he just paints cats and dogs and matched up men in boots and clogs, and Lowry said that's just the way they'll stay. And he painted matched up men and matched up cats and dogs. He painted kids on the corner of the street that were sparking clogs. Now he takes his brush and he waits outside them factory gates to paint his matched up men and matched up cats and dogs. Now canvas and brushes were wearing thin when London started calling him to come on down and wear the old flat cap. They said, tell us all about your ways and all about them Salford days. Is it true you're just an ordinary chap? And he painted matched up men and matched up cats and dogs. He painted kids on the corner of the street that were sparking clogs. Now he takes his brush and he waits outside them factory gates to paint his matched up men and matched up cats and dogs. Now Lowry's hung upon the wall beside the greatest of them all, and even the Mona Lisa takes a bow. This tired old man with hair like snow told northern folk it's time to go. The fever came and the good Lord mopped his brow, and he left us matched up men and matched up cats and dogs. He left us kids on the corner of the street that were sparking clogs. Now he takes his brush and he waits outside them pearly gates to paint his matched up men and matched up cats and dogs. And he left us matched up men and matched up cats and dogs. He left us kids on the corner of the street that were sparking clogs. Now he takes his brush and he waits outside them pearly gates to paint his matched up men and matched up cats and dogs.
It was Brian and Michael. Match Talk Men and Match Talk Cats and Dogs. That's a great old song. I'd almost forgotten all about it.
Now he takes his brush and he waits.
Sophie Tatum is picking these non-stop oldies. She's in Leamington Spa, and many of these were from her dad's old mixtapes. In fact, all of them, I believe.
Gee, but it's great to be back home. Home is where I want to be. I've been on the road so long, my friend. And if you came along, I know you couldn't disagree. It's the same old story. Yeah. Everywhere I go, you come here for, boy? You better get your bags and flee. You're in trouble, boy, and now you're heading into war. It's the same old story. Everywhere I go, I get slandered. I hear words I never heard in the Bible. And I'm one step ahead of the shoe shine, two steps away from the county line. Just trying to keep my customers satisfied, satisfied. But it's the same old story. Everywhere I go, I get slandered. I hear words I never heard in the Bible, and I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Just trying to keep my customers satisfied, satisfied.
Keeping the customer satisfied. Simon and Garfunkel. Can you say hello to my partner Robin? We are travelling in the car from Surrey to Devon with our two dogs, Amber and Alfie, for a lovely long weekend. Thank you from Maria. Now then, Steve, it's John Russell from Hornsey. You're keeping me company whilst eating my steak pie and chips. Oh, stop that kind of talk. Thanks for keeping my British roots true while I work from home. From living in America, I am here. No other radio would do. That's Elliot Riemann, Pennsylvania, USA. Thank you very much for that. And let's have a look in the news, see what's occurring before we go to Bobby. President Donald Trump has predicted a tremendous increase in US-UK trade after talks with PM Theresa May. The two leaders met in Davos, Switzerland, with post-Brexit trade relations between the two countries high on the agenda. The winter flu outbreak appears to have peaked, health officials say. Do you think? While the number of cases is still rising, making it the worst flu season since 2011, the rate of increase has begun to slow, suggesting it could start coming down soon. Last week, GP flu consultations hit 54.1 per 100,000 in England, marginally above the previous week's figure. Rates have also risen in Wales, but fallen slightly in Northern Ireland and Scotland. And the number of mortgages given out by UK banks has dropped to its lowest level for nearly 5 years, according to industry figures.
Greetings, salutamus, it's Jeremy Vine. Call me on 0206 743. Peel off the vouchers, nothing to pay till 2022 at JVine. Press 1 to see Gary Oldman as Churchill. 3 to watch Meryl in the Post. And 4 if you want fries with that. Call me or watch the podcast Jeremy Vine at 474221666. Tearyourhairout.com.
Now, it's Bobby Pryor.
Steve, thank you. M62 eastbound, 22 to 23, Richworth Moor, Huddersfield. One lane is still shut following a breakdown. M6, now southbound, there was a breakdown past 6 Spaghetti Junction. That is still there. One lane closed towards 5 at Castle Bromwich. M40 northbound, barrier repairs at Junction 11 for Banbury. Now, I'm being told the barrier repairs are finished, but the lane remains closed. So still one lane shut through there. M25 on the clockwise side, still repairs at Junction 30 for the A13 and Lakeside. So 2 lanes are closed there. The queue's about to 28. Being told it's taking about an hour or an hour and 10 minutes to get through that stretch. Also anti-clockwise, there was an accident at 25 for Enfield. It's clear now, but you've still got congestion. Slow from 26 at Walton Abbey, although it is now moving. M20 eastbound at 11A, off to the Channel Tunnel, very busy with traffic trying to avoid the problems down at Dover because of the problems in Cali, which I'll get to. A39 is still closed both ways. Investigation work continues between Acre Road and Bucks Cross following this earlier accident, the Hoops Inn. And if you hadn't heard, there's industrial action at the Port of Calais, so it's closed. So P&O Ferries and DFT Seaways suspend their services between Dover and Calais. You can still travel between Dover and Dunkirk, though. It's really just the waiting time of getting on a DFTS Seaways ferry there. And they've got Dover Tap in place. And what this means is they're using a lane to store the lorries, stack them up on the A21 lane between Folkestone and Dover. Thanks for your updates. Back with another one in 20 minutes.
No, thank you.
In 2014, she won the world's biggest song contest.
The winner is Conchita Wurst.
Conchita Wurst.
And next month, Conchita is coming to the UK with her spectacular orchestral show for the first time. Tickets are available now. Conchita will be presenting her favourite diva hits, performed with the BBC Concert Orchestra and her own rock band. To buy your tickets, go to the BBC Radio 2 website. BBC Radio 2 presents Conchita on Sunday the 25th of February.
Okay, will do.
Hi, this is Macca. Email the big show at steve.wright@bbc.co.uk. He reads it, and then I'll come up with a song based on your email.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. Radio 2.
Been waiting for a lifetime for you. Been breaking for a lifetime for you. Wasn't looking for love till I found you. On the night for love till I found you.
Skin to skin, breathe me in. Fill with your kiss on your lips. I'm made of ecstasy. I'll be yours for 1,000 lives.
1,000 lives. I'm freezing but I'm finding your cage. So lost. I'm diving in deep and I'm riding with no brakes. No, no. And I'm bleeding your love when you're swimming in my veins. You've got me now. Been waiting for a lifetime for you. Been breaking for a lifetime for you. Wasn't looking for love till I found you. On the night for love till I found you. Been waiting for a lifetime for you. Been breaking for a lifetime for you.
Here we are returning for Factoids, Janie Lee Grace.
Snow is technically classified as a mineral.
Is it really? You shouldn't eat it, though.
Why not? People do, don't they? There
I
are
wouldn't
people
advise
that
it.
eat snow. They
Especially if it's an odd colour.
They make snow pancakes.
Do they? Okay, here's Tim.
You know the Olympics?
Yes, I do, yes.
Do you know what the prize winners got in the original ancient Olympics?
Was some kind of trophy.
Yeah, some kind of trophy.
A medal? Some kind of medal?
No, they simply got an olive branch wreath that was placed on their heads.
Oh, that's fair. They held out an olive branch. Here's Janie.
The phrase, often a bridesmaid but never a bride, actually came from an American advertisement for Listerine mouthwash. Who'd have thought that?
Really?
The text was written by Milton Fresley, apparently, first appeared in 1925, and the advertisement was so successful it ran for over 10 years.
Newborn rabbits are helpless for at least 10 days, but baby hares, they can hop around within minutes of being born.
Wow. Garlic breath can't be cured, but chewing on parsley leaves can help reduce the smell. Now, here is Janie.
You burn 3.5 calories every time you laugh. Crack, I ought to be really slim, didn't I, on this show?
You are. Was it the way I said smell? You laughed then when I said smell.
Oh, no, I wasn't listening to you. I was laughing about something else.
He was trying to burn calories.
Yeah, I was just thinking of something else. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Factoids.
Well, Saturday night at 8 o'clock, I know where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna pick my baby up the picture show. Everybody in the neighborhood is dressing up to be there too. And we're gonna have a ball just like we always do. Saturday night at the movies, who cares what picture you see? When you're hugging with your baby, let's roll in the balcony. Well, there's Technicolor and the CinemaScope, a cast out of Hollywood, and the popcorn from the candy stand makes it all seem twice as good. There's always lots of pretty girls with figures they don't try to hide, but they never can compare to the girl sitting by my side. Saturday night at the movies, who cares what picture you see? When you're hugging with your baby, let's roll in the balcony. See, when you're hugging with your baby, let's roll in a balcony. Whoa, Saturday night at the movies.
Actor and comedian Rob Brydon is known for, amongst so many other things, his uncanny impersonation of Ken Bruce.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hosting the panel show Would I Lie to You?
Hello, welcome to Would I Lie to You?
Starring in The Trip, doing, amongst others, Michael Caine.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And starring in those adverts for cruises. We might have peaked already, don't you think?
There's nowhere to go from there.
I
There's
know.
nowhere to go.
Can I ask you, now that you're in the theatre and you're in the movies and you're very successful, why didn't you just make your career impersonating Ken Bruce? Honestly, it would have gone a lot better.
I know. I just saw Ken now and on the way in to see you, and I do him on the tour. People love it.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I said, I go to talk to him and he's into it. I go, Ken, and he goes, 88 to 91. And when I say 88 to 91, people cheer.
Of course. Rob is the voice of Message Bird in Early Man, which is the new animated film from Aardman Animations. It's directed by Wallace and Gromit creator Nick Park and also has Tom Hiddleston, Eddie Redmayne, Miriam Margolyes, Richard Ayoade, Macy Williams and Johnny Vegas voicing characters. Early Man sees Doug, voiced by Eddie, leading his Stone Age tribe. Well, you set it up for us. That was the story.
All right, so there's a tribe. There's Doug, Eddie Redmayne, Timothy Spall, and they are these happy Stone Age people. But all of a sudden, they don't know the Bronze Age has begun, led by nasty Tom Hiddleston, and they start crushing down the trees and moving into this area. They lose their land. And then Tom Hiddleston says, well, you can have your land back if you beat us at a game of football. So it's the Stone Age against the Bronze Age in football.
What's football? And how's it going to get our valley back?
Well, it's this amazing game, Chief. And the leader of the Bronze people, he says if we play this game and beat them at it...
Nice tight shorts.
Oh, Mum, we can have our valley back. That's what we want.
And if we don't beat them?
Then... he said we'll spend the rest of our miserable lives working down a mine.
What's a mine?
That's a history lesson.
Well, there's a lot in there.
It actually happened, didn't it?
Yes, it's based on documented fact.
And the voice is interesting because we didn't believe, when we saw the movie, we didn't believe the voice was you some of the time.
It's a message bird, so the Queen, Miriam Margolyes, wants to send messages to Tom Hiddleston's character. So what you do is this bird sits on the desk and he says, receiving message, and then the Queen speaks to him and says, now you listen to me. But it starts off with her saying, well, how does this thing work?
Yeah, you have to make him work.
Then the bird gets the message, flies off to Tom Hiddleston, and then you clap for him to work. But you hear all the chit-chat from the two characters. I think you have to clap, Your Majesty, before you speak. Oh, really? I don't know why you'd want to do that.
So as the message bird, then how many characters are you actually doing? It's clearly not just the one.
In the message bird, well, I imitate the Queen. There's the bird himself who says, end a message. And that's not easy, Tim. Come on.
No, that's very difficult.
And the flunky that speaks. And then I'm also, when you get to this football match, I'm also the commentators. There's these two guys called Brian who commentate on the football match.
Two guys called
Both
Brian?
called
Yeah,
Brian?
Okay.
yeah. And one of them's got that sort of voice, you know, the sort of motley voice.
Oh, yeah.
And the other one's like, Al Hansen type of voice, don't like that. Oh, it's terrible.
That's great. I love that. It's kind of voice like that.
Yeah, that sort of thing, you know. I mean, remarkable stuff end to end.
That's brilliant. I'll do the kind of question that you might or might not expect. Who is this movie for, and what do we get from it, Rob?
Yeah, well, I mean, Steve, you put it like that. I mean, I think it's a family movie, you know, isn't it lovely? Like Paddington 2 I loved recently, and what I loved about it was that you can go as a family.
Yeah.
And Early Man is right in that category because the humour is sharp, the animation's beautiful, and there's a story with heart, and you root for them.
Yeah, because I'm very interested in the process, how it actually works. Where do you sit and what do you... We'll be right back with Rob Brydon. Oh, yes.
Zoom, just one look, and then my heart went boom. Suddenly, and we were on the moon, flying high in a neon sky. Oh, bang, just one touch, and all the church bells rang. Heaven called, and all the angels sang. Sunrise shine in the midnight sky. Oh, soon to chase the day away. High noon, the moon and stars came out to play. Then my whole wide world went zoom. Moonbeams dancing in the afternoon. Shadows flowing as the roses bloom. Looking down on a wonderland. Oh, smack, just one kiss and I was out of whack. All at once there was no turning back. Oh, so far above the brightest star. Oh, soon you chase the day away. I knew the moon and stars came out to play. Soon to chase the day away. I knew the moon and stars came out to play. And then
Here we are back with Rob Brydon. We're talking about the film Early Man. First of all, the Aardman people, what are they like?
Oh, well, Nick Parker's a genius. The guy that created Wallace and Gromit, and a lovely, unassuming man, but very exacting.
Yeah.
So when you're in the booth with him, he's in the booth with you. He's not the other side of the glass.
Really?
Yeah. And he goes, oh, that was great. Oh, maybe this time. Try it with But that's animation. It's an incredibly slow process. Nick's stuff is stop motion. I went down to Bristol and looked at the sets, and they're big. And it's frame by frame.
Really?
Process.
It must drive them. It's a long process telling you about it. And it's, so imagine how it is doing it.
I thought you did it rather succinctly.
The strange thing about the film is how you root for these characters.
Yeah.
Because they're clay models, but you really like any good film. At the end, you're going, yeah, you want them to win this match. You want Eddie Redmayne's character to triumph.
The first time I ever saw you you, of course, was as the cab driver.
Marion and Jeff.
Yeah, Marion and Jeff.
Yeah.
Before that, I think I might have heard you on Radio Wales.
Yeah, that's right. I used to do stuff on Radio Wales, and I would do voices on that, and a show that was on Radio Wales and Radio 5, as it was then, on Friday night. And I did lots of characters, lots of comedy stuff.
What was the plan then?
I wanted to be an actor. I went to drama college, but while I was there, I had a comedy double act and was spotted by a BBC Radio Wales producer who brought me into radio and got me doing voices, and very quickly gave me my own very, very early morning show. So suddenly I'd started going down a different path, but really what I wanted to do was acting. But it's very hard, because, you know, then I went on to be a blooming shopping channel presenter, you know. And
did you?
Yes, I did.
What did you sell? DD7?
What is that?
Well, that's a glue, isn't it?
Is it? No, we sold jewellery, we sold lawnmowers, we sold all sorts. And at the same time, I remember, I was sending off letters to the producers of Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, trying to get an audition, because they were going to make that. Yeah, and
at the
4
same
weddings
time.
and a funeral at the same time. I am currently working as a presenter on the shopping channel. However, I feel I'll be very good as Will Scarlett.
But that is top acting work, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, because Tim always do your little...
Well, the great thing about the pen is, look, if you look at that there, that's actually a top, and what it does is it fits over the end.
Well, you have to have a lot of flannel. But I learned, you know... But seriously...
I haven't got it, Rob, have I?
I did learn a lot. So, energy is very important when selling. And here's what we were taught. We had an expert sent over from Hawaii, and she said, you keep telling them what's coming, but you don't be specific.
Yeah.
So you don't say we've got a men's watch. You say, if you like amazing jewellery that makes a statement with incredible savings, we've got something coming up.
Yeah.
Well, that could be anything, couldn't it?
That's what you do in television.
Yeah, keep people there, especially now when there's so many channels.
Yeah.
We're just a lot of teasers.
What are you up to this year?
Well, I'm going back out on the road. My stand-up show, I Am Standing Up. You see that clever?
Yeah, it's clever,
It's a height reference, and it's, you know...
So you do a stand-up show, and you stand up doing it.
Yeah, and of course I am standing up, and,
Not
you know,
now,
not very tall, you see.
I'm sorry, I'm with you now,
Stand up,
I was a bit slow there,
Yeah, it's a tricky one. You're the first person to get it.
But you're also in a movie out in November.
Holmes and Watson.
Yeah.
I did a film with Will Ferrell.
How exciting is that?
Yeah. Oh, that was. He's the nicest man, because he's a sort of family man, but he likes being funny.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of comedians make no effort. I'm not going to name anybody. Oh, you're so dirty. But Will, it was like being on Saturday Night Live with him or something.
Yeah.
It was so much fun. So that comes out later in the year. So I'm back on tour, and then doing Would I Lie to You, doing some more of those in May. Then big touring in the autumn.
What are you saying, you won't be going on a cruise?
I'm rarely off those ships, Steve. It's a wonder you've got me today.
I know. Rob Brydon voices Message Bird in Early Man, which is in cinemas from tomorrow. Do come back again. Rob Brydon.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
When it feels like the world is on your shoulders and all of the madness has got you going crazy, it's time to get out, step out into the street where all of the action is right there at your feet. Well, I know a place where we can dance the whole night away underneath the electric stars. Just come with me and we can shake your blues right away. You'll be doing fine once the music starts. Oh, feel the beat of the rhythm of the night. Dance until the morning light. Forget about the worries on your mind. You can leave them all behind. Feel the beat of the rhythm of the night. Oh, the rhythm of the night. Oh, yeah. Look out on the street now, the party's just beginning. The music's playing, a celebration starting. Under the street lights, the scene is being set. A night for romance, a night you won't forget. So come join the fun, this ain't no time to be staying home. Ooh, there's too much going on. Tonight is gonna be a night like you've never known. We're gonna have a good time the whole night long. Oh, feel the beat of the rhythm of the night. Dance until the morning light. Forget about the worries on your mind. You can leave them all behind. Feel the beat of the rhythm of the night. Oh,
Steve, yes? Can I have a shout out, please? I'm into the second week of wallpaper stripping the hall stairs and landing. It's a dirty job, I know, but your show's keeping me going. The thought of cider later also. Yeah, I bet it's that more than anything. Thank you, Kate in Plymouth. Steve, loving the show. Off to have a big hair change. Long blonde, changing to short red. Crikey, partner in for a surprise. Happy Burns Day. Linda in Glasgow. Yes.
Hi, this is Jeremy Vine. Today's big question. What do you do when there's an awkward silence? Fair enough, call me.
Bobby Pryor.
Thanks, Steve. First of all, M62 eastbound, there's a breakdown, 22 to 23. So it's eastbound between Richworth Moor and Huddersfield. We got one lane shut. Also westbound M62, there's an accident at junction 6. It's on the hard shoulder at Tarbuck Island. They've reopened all the lanes, but still very slow for a couple of miles, but it is all moving, so there's a little bit of hope ahead. The M25 clockwise still at junction 30. 2 lanes are shut for the repairs. Queues back past 28, taking over an hour to get through that. Give it a miss if you can. And of course, it's had a little bit of a knock-on effect around the area as well. The anti-clockwise M25 accident at 25 for Enfield, A10. That all cleared up. It's still a little bit slow if you're heading up from Waltham Abbey, but the front of the queue is mostly dissipated. It's just taken a while to catch up. M20 eastbound at 11A, Channel Tunnel, very slow with all the traffic going off on the Channel Tunnel. And don't forget, because of industrial action, Port of Calais is closed, so no ferry sailings between Dover and Calais, but there is between Dover and Dunkirk. Back with more, half an hour.
Thank you to Bobster.
Right in the afternoon.
Got a job, that's okay, but they got me working night and day. Punching in, punching out. Is this really what life's all about? Gonna do what you gonna feel. I don't know. What you gonna feel, what you gonna do? Ooh, someone tell me what you wanna say, what you wanna do. There's only one thing left. What you wanna do, what you wanna say. That's just the way it goes. Oh yeah. That's just the way it goes. Baby's gone all alone. Are you sad because you're on your own? Get back up, put it down. There's so many good ones still around. What you gonna do, what you gonna feel? I don't know. What you gonna feel, what you gonna do? Won't someone tell me what you wanna say, what you wanna do? I guess there's just one thing to what you wanna do, what you wanna say. That's just the way it goes. Oh yeah. What you been doing? You say your car broke down, the thing just isn't moving. Say today, don't you know? When you're down, there's just one.
Stand by, the big 4 o'clock sequence going to air.
That's just the way it goes.
There was Robbie Neville. And on the big show in the next hour, the Showbiz Cuts, we got Maggie Gyllenhaal, we got Danny Elfman, we got Margot Robbie, our guests, Matt Ford, Melissa Hemsley. There's Tim, there's Bobby, there's Janie, there's Sports Guy, Erica with news, factoids and social media, all on Steve Wright in the afternoon. This is BBC Radio 2 online, on digital radio and on 88 to 91 FM.
BBC News at 4 o'clock. This is Erica Fisher. Donald Trump says he loves the UK and has great respect for what the Prime Minister is doing. He was speaking after meeting Mrs May at the World Economic Forum in Davos in Switzerland. He was criticised by Theresa May for retweeting a far-right video last year. And earlier this month, Mr Trump withdrew from visiting London to open the new US embassy. Our correspondent in Davos, John Sopel, says the US-UK relationship is looking up.
Just in terms of atmospherics today, the British will be well satisfied. The mood music was good, and you've also got the Americans talking very, very positively about a trade deal that could happen. Now, the devil will be in the detail, but at least this is a step forward from somewhat kind of a rocky period.
Figures show recorded violent offences in England and Wales have risen sharply. The Office for National Statistics found that the number of these crimes had gone up 14% overall in the year to the end of September. However, a separate survey, based on people's experiences rather than police figures, suggests crime is continuing to fall. The Shadow Home Secretary Diane Abbott blames cuts in police numbers for the rise in certain offences.
There is no question that the fact that we have the lowest number of police officers on our streets since the 1990s have contributed to this rise in violent crime, particularly knife crime.
Police in County Tyrone are appealing for help in finding burglars whose 83-year-old victim is critically ill in hospital after falling as she tried to escape. Officers believe Pat Davidson fell from an upstairs window as 4 men ransacked her home in Ochnacloy. Health officials say the winter flu outbreak may be peaking after a fall in the number of people being admitted to hospital was recorded. Numbers remain high at 4,000 admissions in England last week, but that's lower than the previous week. A report into the death of an 8-year-old boy who died when he was crushed by a piece of masonry in a cemetery in Glasgow has called for new safety guidelines from the Scottish Government. His father said that if the cemetery had been properly maintained, his son would still be alive. James Shaw reports from Glasgow.
Kieran Williamson and other children were playing in Craigton Cemetery one evening in May 2015 when part of a large memorial fell on his head. His death was said to be instantaneous and painless. A fatal accident inquiry has found that Glasgow City Council did not have an active system of inspection at the cemetery. It also recommends that the Scottish Government should issue guidance on maintaining safety in cemeteries and for large memorials in particular.
The American talk show host and actress Oprah Winfrey has quashed rumours that she might be interested in standing for president. Following a rousing speech at the Golden Globes, a number of celebrities said they would back her for the job. But she's now told InStyle magazine that she's not interested. And that's the BBC News at 3 minutes past 4. Our next at 5.
Thank you, Erica. And over to the sports guy.
Yes, Kyle Edmund's run at the Australian Open tennis came to an end this morning as he was beaten in straight sets by Marin Cilic. However, his progress to the semi-finals in Melbourne means he will rise from 49th to 25th in the world. He also admitted afterwards he had struggled with a hip problem, which could make him a doubt for next week's Davis Cup tie against Spain. British top seeds Gordon Reid and Alfie Hewitt are through to the wheelchair doubles final. Jose Mourinho says Alexis Sanchez has moved from a fantastic club to a giant club in leaving Arsenal for Manchester United. He added the striker will be in his squad for tomorrow's FA Cup fourth round match at Yeovil. Manchester City are hopeful of completing a club record £57 million deal for defender Aymeric Laporte from Athletic Bilbao. And Rugby Union, another injury for Wales ahead of the Six Nations, which starts next weekend. Rhys Webb has a knee problem. He'll miss their opening match against Scotland and is a doubt for the rest of the competition. He's the third first-choice Welsh player to suffer a setback in the last week alone.
Thank you, sports guy. Here's what you got after 5. Nigel's cooking up beer glazed pork. Oh, that's all. That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Better get your own dessert.
It's Steve Wright in the afternoon.
man who tried to hurt you. He's explaining the way I'm feeling for all the jealousy I caused you. The snake's the reason why I'm trying to hide. As for all the things you taught me, it sends my future into clearer dimensions. You'll never know how much you hurt me. Stay a minute, can't you see that I wanna fall from the stars straight into your arms? I feel ya, I hope you comprehend. Too many hearts are broken. A lover's promise never came with a maybe. So many words are left unspoken. The silent voices are driving me crazy. After all the pain you caused me, making up could never be your intention. You'll never know how much you hurt me. Stay, can't you see that I wanna fall from the stars straight into your arms? I feel ya, I hope you comprehend. I wanna fall from the stars straight into your arms. I feel ya, I hope you comprehend.
Boy, I can see the way you dance and move that body. I know it's crazy, but I feel like you could be the one that I've been chasing in my dreams. Boy, I can see you're looking at me like you want it. But usually I'm like whatever, but tonight the way you're moving got me where I'm at.
It started when I looked in her eyes. I got ghosted, I'm like, bailemos, hey. La noche está para un reggaetón lento. Esos que no se bailan hace tiempo. Yo solo la miré, me gustó, me pegué, la invité y bailemos, hey. So now we dancing un reggaetón lento. Just get a little closer, baby, let go.
Excuse me, baby boy, just had to dance with you now. See, there's nobody in it that comes close to you, no. Your hands are on my waist, my lips you wanna taste. Come muévete, muévete, muévete.
Our bodies on fire, we're full of desire. If you feel what I feel, throw your hands up higher. And to all the ladies all around the world, go ahead and muévete, muévete, muévete. It started when I looked in her eyes. I got ghosted, I'm like, bailemos, hey. La noche está para un reggaetón lento. Esos que no se bailan hace tiempo. Y solo lo miré, me gustó, me pegué, la invité, bailemos, hey. So now we dancing un reggaetón lento. Just get a little closer, baby, let go. Do you know I like it when you take it to the floor? I know you like this reggaetón lento. This ain't stopping, baby, till I say so. Come get some more.
Boy, I wish that this could last forever. Cause every second by your side is heaven. Oh, come give me that boom, 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 boom. I tell ya, baby, you give me hot stuff. Love me, make me sick, you my doctor. Don't you know you're paying on fire tonight? Can we get it right here on my tape?
It started when I looked in her eyes. I got ghosted, I'm like, bailemos, hey. La noche está para un reggaetón lento. Esos que no se bailan hace tiempo. Y solo la miré, me gustó, me pegué, la invité, bailemos, hey. So now we dancing on reggaetón
I love that. Sir David Attenborough has revealed that he'd be up for making a sequel to Frozen Planet, which was shown back in 2011, to follow on from making the sequels Planet Earth 2 and Blue Planet 2. Oh, yeah. Jimmy Cliff has confirmed that he'll play a gig at the Roundhouse as part of the Inner Visions Festival, a new multi-venue series of shows across London between July 5th and 14th, focusing on soul, jazz, blues, reggae, funk, hip-hop, Latin and world music. In celebration of the life of poet Robbie Burns, hashtag Burns Night 2018 is trending on Twitter. Catherine tweets, "Happy Robbie Burns Day to all my Scottish friends and those who will be celebrating hashtag Burns Night 2018. Over on Facebook, people are talking about Dame Helen Mirren, who will play the 18th century Russian monarch Catherine the Great in a new television series for Sky that starts filming later this year. And Helen will be with us next Tuesday, talking about her latest film, which is called Winchester. On Tuesday, Helen Mirren next Tuesday. Maggie Gyllenhaal has been over at the Sundance Film Festival promoting her new movie, The Kindergarten Teacher. Here's Maggie on why it's so of the moment.
Written and directed, produced by women, also paid for by women, about a woman's mind, really it's about a woman who's an artist and how she's driven crazy by the insanity of the culture that she lives in. It wasn't like an exercise in working with women. It was that this story, this script compelled women. We were like, oh, that's a movie I want to make. That's a movie I want to see. And that's why women were drawn to it.
And the cast and people behind the film Don't Worry He Won't Get Far have also been at Sundance. Danny Elfman composed the music for it, and because he's worked with Tim Burton a lot, Danny got asked how it was working with director Gus Van Sant.
There's no real technique. Like Tim Burton world is a very strange and specific world, and Gus's world is almost like the opposite, because Gus doesn't take any real sense of I don't know what the music will be. Tim usually has a much more sense of what he would like the music to be. So they're just very different. Every director is very different, and it keeps the job always fresh and interesting.
And Margot Robbie has been talking about getting her first ever Oscar nomination. She's up for Best Actress for the film I, Tonya, and Margot was in Sydney at a party when she found out.
First, our editor got nominated, and she's amazing, so I was so happy for her. And then Alison got nominated, and then everyone's like, wait, the actress category is coming up, and they plugged the phone into the DJ decks, and it just literally as they did, they announced my name, and everyone just went, and started screaming, and my mum was crying, and it was just, I think I even cried because I was so overwhelmed and probably jet lagged and excited.
4:14, that's Margot Robbie, and we'll have Alison Janney on, who, as Margot said, is also Oscar nominated, on with us next month to talk about I, Tonya. Now Van McCoy, The Hustle on The Big Show. on the big show. It's steve.wright at bbc.co.uk. Steve.wright at bbc.co.uk. Text 88291 and tweet us at BBC Radio 2. Talking to Matt Ford in a mo. Right, so you've got to say happy birthday to our Millie, who turns 9 tomorrow. She would be absolutely delighted. She loves your show and sings her heart out every morning on our way to school. We'll be listening between 4:20 and 4:40, hopefully. Well, I'm just a little bit early. I hope you got it. Thanks from Mum and Dad, brothers Henry and Ben, and pets Poppy and Pixie. There you go. Happy birthday.
If your story is about a flying car, but you can't get it off the ground, or if it's about the world's fastest train that's yet to get on track,
500 words!
then step inside our story writing workshop.
We are brimming with tips and advice to help you create your own amazing story.
If your story inventors need help engineering the perfect plot,
one way to start a story is to mix and mash two ideas that don't usually go together.
then our 500 words live lesson has all the tools you need. Watch it now and find out how to enter at bbc.co.uk/500 words. And remember, the deadline for entries is the 22nd of February.
So get inventing.
I will. You know Matt, here he is.
Former Pensions Minister Steve Webb has suggested that the word pension doesn't appeal to young people and that we should consider rebranding pensions as freedom pots. Other government rebrands include calling the Ministry of Defence Fight Club and Brexit.
I got Matt Ford here, look. Matt Ford is here. Welcome back to our little show, Matt. How are you?
I'm very good. It's always a pleasure coming in here.
Matt Ford is a former political advisor to the Labour Party turned stand-up comedian who quickly is becoming one of the country's most popular commentators on news and current affairs. In case you haven't seen him, we're going to play a little bit of his stuff and then come back and talk. So don't go away, old friend.
And then what's it like when you see things like Spitting Image or sort of Impressionists on TV and they've picked up
I think this is you with Blair.
Things like that. I mean, is that slightly surreal to see, or?
It is a bit surreal to see, yeah. No, actually, when one of my kids first saw you imitate me, and I said, that's ridiculous, I'm nothing like that, and they said,
So now, exactly what did you do at the Labour Party and how did you become a comedian?
So I worked for a number of MPs over a number of years. Firstly, starting off as an office junior in a dog's body, learning the ropes in politics, and then I worked for the Labour Party directly for a number of years, running elections and by-elections all across the UK. And then I was an advisor in local government. But even before then, I did my first stand-up gig when I was 16 years old. And for a number of years, chose to focus on politics. And then when that went sour, decided to enjoy myself instead.
I don't know what you mean. How can it go sour?
The irony is, I'm taking more seriously now I'm a comedian than I ever was when I was advising the Labour Party.
That's a sad irony, really, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Was there much comedy within the Labour Party when you worked for them?
Oh, loads. I mean, you can imagine the drama. I mean, in any political party, the jealousy, the different groups, the cliques, the fact that you're making mistakes when you're in power is inherently tragic, but it lends itself to comedy.
So tell us about the TV show.
We're on Sunday nights, 8 weeks from this Sunday. It is a roundup of either the biggest news of the week in politics. It is effectively a topical political comedy show dealing with the biggest issues of the week, and the show finishes with an interview with a big political name.
Shall I play another clip?
Yes, please.
All right.
It's been revealed this week that when briefing Donald Trump, security advisors include his name in as many paragraphs as possible because he keeps reading if he's mentioned. They must be a fascinating read. North Korea has the capability to launch Trump, an attack on Trump, America, Trump. This is a good briefing, by the way. Best thing I read since that Dickens book, Oliver Trump.
Very good, we like that. We like the cut of your jib. That's brilliant.
I'd forgotten
That's
that.
from the old series.
That is, yeah.
Matt Ford here is back on our TV screens this Sunday at 10 p.m. with a new series of Unspun, as he says. And now for the first time, the show will feature an extended in-depth version called Unspun XL with Matt Ford, which will be shown every Wednesday at 11 p.m. also on Dave. On Unspun, in addition to Matt tackling some of the biggest stories in politics, he'll be joined by special guest comedians to unpick this week's events, and he'll be backed by the country's UK's only rock band made up of current and former politicians, MP4, who are actually very good.
Yeah.
And then we've got the Matt Ford stand-up, a show hastily rewritten in light of recent events. That's the title of the show. What?
Again at the top.
Again at the end, yeah. That's a bit of a mouthful, though, isn't it, really?
Yeah, but
you have to take another breath.
Very timely, I think.
March, Sunday 25th, Glasgow, the Stand Comedy Club. And then on Tuesday, 27th of March, Edinburgh, the Stand-Up Club. Also, Redgrave Theatre, Bristol, Thursday, 29th. And then in April, on to London, a whole stream of gigs at the Soho Theatre. And then on Thursday, 12th of April, Banbury, the Mill. And then Public Halls, Harpenden, also in April. And then in May, to Sale, Tiverton, Loughborough, Cheltenham. And then in June, Chippenham and Stockton. So what are you doing on the stand-up?
That's me on my own, doing a range of impersonations and things. I have to keep that show topical as well. And doing live stand-up is a real thrill.
Yeah.
It's great to be on telly, but, you know, in front of an audience with no cameras there's a real intimacy to stand-up that few other things have, and the freedom to really say what you want.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for coming in. Thank you, Matt. You can see the new series of Unspun with Matt Ford starting this Sunday at 10 p.m. on Dave, and watch Unspun XL on the same channel. Starts next Wednesday at 11 p.m.
With every waking breath I breathe, I see what life has dealt to me. With every sadness I deny, I feel a chance inside me die. Give me a taste of something new to touch, to hold, to pull me through. Send me a guiding light that shines across this darkened life of mine. Some soul in me, breathe your gift of love to me. Breathe your word and set me free. Breathe to make me breathe. For every man who built a home, a paper promise for his own, he fights against an open flow of lies and failures. We all know, to those who have and who have not, how can you live with what you've got? Give me a touch of something sure. I could be happy evermore. Breathe some soul in me. Breathe your gift of love to me. Breathe life to live for me. To see, to make me breathe. Breathe your honesty. Breathe your innocence to me. Breathe your word and set me free. Breathe to make me breathe. This life prepares the strangest things, the dreams we dream of, what life brings. The highest highs can turn around, and so love's seeds on stony ground. Breathe some soul in me. Breathe your gift of love to me. Breathe your life to live for me. To see, to make me breathe. Breathe your honesty.
That is Midge Can you say a big thank you to my dad for driving me 4.5 hours to Bangor for my university interview? I love him very much. That's from James Bailey. You got it, James. Brilliant. Hope it went okay. And Stephen Team, what a fantastic afternoon of music. Can you send my love to my husband John and all the staff working hard at Southwell Racecourse, please? Love from Kathy, I think it's Kath Parlett. Factoids. Here's Tim Smith.
The world's longest river is the River Nile. Guess how long it is?
Let's see. I'm going to embarrass myself now. I know it. 200 miles.
200 miles? It's just gone noon, half past monsoon, last boat along the River Nile. No, it's 4,132 miles.
That's what I meant. How ignorant am I? That's terrible.
Sorry, I should have spotted. That's my fault entirely.
Yeah. Here's Janie.
A puff of smoke, such as that produced when someone smokes a pipe,
Yeah.
is called a lunt. L-U-N-T. Never heard of that before.
No, here's Tim.
No, early wine bottles were capped with oil-soaked rags before cork stoppers came into use.
Yeah. Do you like the plastic ones or the cork ones?
Well, for no particular reason, I prefer the traditional cork ones, but I don't think it makes much difference.
It doesn't make much difference in my view, and I'm not a wine expert, I don't know anything about wine, but surely, like the plastic one, doesn't kind of... Obviously, wine can't be corked.
Well, yeah, there is that, I suppose. That's a bonus.
But there aren't very many wine bottles that have plastic corks. Only the fizzy, the sparkling wine
No,
does.
there are.
But
There are these days.
Are they? I thought it's usually either screw top or a regular
No,
cork.
I mean, maybe you're right. I don't know. I don't drink much. I don't drink.
I think more and more are getting...
I don't drink at all.
No, I've heard that.
Looking forward to the end of dry January, are you?
Yeah, very much so.
Please drink responsibly.
Yeah.
I just don't like the texture of a plastic cork.
No, fair enough.
Factoids.
See you again. When will we share precious moments? Will I have to wait forever? Will I have to suffer and cry the whole night through? When will I see you again? When will our hearts beat together? Are we in love or just friends? Is this my beginning or is this the end? When will I see you again? When will I see you again? When will I see you again? Precious moment. Are we in love or just friends? Is this my beginning or is this the end? When will I see you again? When will I see you again? Sweet, sweet love, when will I see you again?
Tomorrow morning with Christoph, starting 6:30, joined by Spice Girl, former Spice Girl Jerry Horner, actors Gary Oldman and Sam Claflin, plus there's live music from Squeeze. Mr. President!
Congratulations to Gary Oldman on his superb portrayal of Churchill. I myself auditioned for the role. Not many people know that I'm a fine, fine actor. Here's my audition for the next movie about Churchill. Oh, yes. What do you think about that? Stick me in the back of your parcel shelf and watch me wobble.
Oh, yes. Churchill. Here's Bobby.
Steve, Thank you. First of all, the M62 problems. Now, westbound, there's the bump at Tarbuck Island, junction 6, which is on the hard shoulder. Slowing traffic, but all lanes are open. But eastbound to M62, 21 to 22, Milne Road to Rishworth Moor. There's an accident there. I say 2 lanes are shut. M6 northbound at 14, Stafford North to Stafford Services. They are holding the traffic. There was an accident which closed 2 lanes. They're now moving those vehicles. It is going to open. It's not going to be closed, but at the moment, traffic is stationary. It's a big queue back to 13 at the moment. M1 southbound, 19 to 18, Catthorpe interchange to Rugby. We've got a broken down vehicle causing queues, and the A17 east of Spalding at Fosdyke, A17 partially blocked. There's an accident on the Washway Road at the Common Road junction. That's causing big queues both ways. Thanks for your updates, by the way. And the M25 clockwise at 30 for Lakeside. 2 lanes are still closed following these roadworks. And just a reminder, industrial action at Calais. Now, that's still on. I may have some news for you in the next 25 minutes, but no service at the moment on the ferries between Dover and Calais. There is between Dover and Dunkirk. Back with more, 20 minutes.
Thank you. And next we'll talk to Melissa Hemsley. And now, on Radio 2, Elvis in the building.
Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should have. Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could have. Little things I should have said and done, I just never took the time. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Maybe I didn't hold you all those lonely, lonely times. And I guess I never told you I'm so happy that you're mine. If I made you feel second best, girl, I'm so sorry I was blind. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Tell me that your sweet love hasn't died. Give me one more chance to keep you satisfied. Little things I should have said and done, I just never took the time. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should have.
After the big cooking tonight, Simon Mayo, Nigel Barton cooking up beer glazed pork. It's Bob Harris Country. Bob looks ahead to next week's Celtic Connections Festival in Glasgow. Joe Wiley at 8. Joe's vinyl revival this week is The Whole Story by Kate Bush. Then it's the Radio 2 Art Show with Annika, reviewing films, books and theatre productions.
And I guess I never told you.
From the back of the room, you were holding my glance. I was trying to be cool, but I can't really dance. Is there something to do with the way that you move? In a matter of seconds, I'm falling for you. For beautiful, 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 beautiful. But I could stand and admire or give in to desire. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. But feeling shyer and shyer, think I'll call it a
Hemsley is with us, and we're going to talk about her cookbook, which is called Eat Happy. Be careful. Melissa Hemsley is a passionate vandal and a cook, best-selling author, and one half of sister duo Hemsley and Hemsley, who have pioneered healthy home cooking since 2010. With over a decade working in the food industry, Melissa has a brand new cookbook, Eat Happy 30-Minute Feel-Good Food, which consists of delicious recipes that are made with cupboard staple ingredients and make magic out of leftovers. I'm liking the look of this. First of all, welcome to our little show.
Well, you've never allowed me on before, and now I've wrecked the mic.
Yeah, you've wrecked the mic.
I've probably got about 2 minutes, and then I better run. No, I love your show, though, and so many people have been messaging me going, they mentioned you on the show today, and then I went, oh my God, was I supposed to be on it today? I think you were just saying nice things.
Oh, yeah, no, we were doing the trailer, probably yesterday or the day before.
I have brought muffins, by the way.
And I have brought muffins.
Yeah. Okay.
And everyone I know listens to this show, so hello, everybody I know.
Yeah, you can stay. So tell us what you've brought us in.
So it's my book launch day today, and it is the sunniest day of the year, I think, so far. So I'm feeling like that's a good omen. But I wanted to make something delicious and bright and lovely for you. So that's a coconut muffin made of ground almonds and lemon and lime zest. So I hope you'll have a go. And I bought loads, so you share them around.
I don't see a problem.
So you've got almond flour in there. Almond flour in there, ground almonds. And coconut oil. You can use butter if you like. Great. And then an egg and loads of lime and lemon zest.
So
something cheering.
It was gluten-free then?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyone gluten-free. Kids love it too.
So we have to ask, why aren't you with your sister for this one? You haven't fallen out or anything
No, we
like
haven't
that?
fallen out, not at all. We got a cafe together and we do still loads together. But when we came to talk about the third book, we said, what should we do? And Jazz had just been to India and was like, I really want to just delve deeper into Ayurvedic food. And I said, oh, well, you know what I really want to do is I really want to get into the skin of all my friends that save a recipe for like a weekend or a special occasion.
They don't have time.
They don't have time. So I wanted them to go home on a Monday night and make something. I love the idea of knowing my friends could count on my recipes to fill up their fridges, feed their kids in half an hour, look after themselves. So my aim, my challenge to myself was really big. It's got to be 30 minutes and it's got to be one pan as much as possible, because you can make anything if you use 12 pans, but then you've got loads of washing up. And I wanted them to enjoy the cooking, because there's no point stressing over making a meal. You won't enjoy it if you've stressed. And then the washing up just is a killer, right? It's also a romance killer. I've just realised washing up is a romance killer.
Yeah, absolutely.
You've only just realised that?
Yeah.
Wait till you get to the drying up.
It's stone dead by then, isn't it?
I'm guessing a lot of this is to do with seasoning, because you've got some obvious things that we use all the time, but you've spiced them up, funky vegetables.
Thank you for noticing that, because I think that every vegetable can be delicious. You know how people say, oh, I don't like cauliflower, I don't like broccoli. Well, cauliflower, first of all, is really having its day now, isn't it? And kale had its day last year. Anything's delicious if you look after it in the right way, if you give it a little bit of love. And now supermarkets are amazing, shops are amazing. You can buy gorgeous spice mixes. When I was growing up, I've got a Filipino mum, so I did get some lovely flavours, lots of ginger and tamarind. But now you can go and buy gorgeous harissa spice mixes. And these are as easy to use as salt and pepper.
They bring out the flavour of, say, the cauliflower or whatever. It's great.
Can I tell you something else delicious to do with the cauliflower? Because
please,
I grew up on army bases in England and Germany. Army dad, Filipino mum. My mum doesn't like me using the word frugal. Thrifty. I'm going to use the word thrifty mum. But we were told to respect every single bit of food, both for money, both for environment, for the love and tender care of the person that grew it. And one of the things I love about cauliflower is not only can you use the main vegetable, and it's British and it's cheap, you can use the leaves. Have you used the leaves and the stalk? You can roast the leaves, and then you've got the main veg. So you don't need to throw any part of the cauliflower away.
Melissa Hemsley is here. Stay there. We're going to come back in just a moment. We're liking this.
Hey baby, you go your way, and I'll go mine. But in the meantime, when we're together, touching each other, and our bodies do what we feel. When we're dancing, smooching and swaying,
There's much room for passion. Ooh, no, no. There's no room for fears. When the love flows smoothly between us, baby, my dear,
Melissa Hemsley is on with us. It's 4:45. You're on Radio 2.
Yeah, man. Here we go. Stand by.
David Rodigan.
Welcome along to our winter season of reggae music. I hope you're going to enjoy the show. Boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, boom, boom, bass. Jackie Mittoo, and a track entitled By Request. And it was as a result of hearing Tommy Vance consistently and regularly playing Ram Jam by Jackie Mittoo that I became slightly obsessed with the work of Jackie Mittoo, and my nickname at school became Ram Jam Rodigan.
David Rodigan.
Cool reggae beats, reggae vibrations from the tropical island of Jamaica to BBC Radio 2.
Monday night from 11 on BBC Radio 2.
Thank you, Ram Jam.
BBC Radio 2 in the United Kingdom.
You wrote your autograph on the far side of the sky. You were cut at the falling rain, but you never told us why. You painted with fire, only the ashes now remain. The monochrome desire. You left us too young to explain. Well, you lead us to an empty room and frame it with the stacks of blue. That little boy who saw the truth, he left us with international blue. International blue. Here's my gift to you, a soundtrack to the void, the deepest of interludes, the mist that you destroyed. And I saw that color through a clear wide window, and I saw that color, and I knew I had to go. Well, you lead us to an empty room and frame it with the skies of blue. The little boy who saw the truth, he left us with international blue. International blue. Well, you lead us to an empty room and frame it with the skies of blue. The little boy who saw the truth, he left us with international blue.
Now we return with Melissa Hemsley on the big show. Melissa Hemsley. Let's talk about some of the recipes. We've got Thai green vegetable curry.
Yum.
This looks absolutely great.
Yeah.
You say this is one of my all-time favourite curries.
It's one of my all-time. So you see, that's 30 minutes, quicker than calling the takeaway in. See how many veg are in there? There's like 6 different types of veg.
Oh, yeah.
We can swap in for whatever we want, right? So I like to give people the flexibility. I'm not a trained cook, so I'll never say to you, you've got to do this. I grew up learning to cook off Ready, Steady, Cook and watching Ainsley Harriott. And the best thing that Ainsley Harriott ever taught me, that show is genius. They get that £5 bag and they throw it out and they say, here are the ingredients, what shall we do with them? And that's the best skill, isn't it? What we should be teaching our kids and reminding ourselves is how to open a fridge and make something with what's there.
Yeah.
That's how I learned to
Because
cook.
anything is possible, right?
Anything's possible.
Yeah. And then I got 1 pan pesto chicken with summer vegetables. I like the look of that as well.
Yeah, it's not just vegetables. You've got
Yes.
great fish
Yeah.
dishes
Yeah.
and meat
And
dishes.
desserts.
Yes.
Very important
Oh, are you
to
on a
say.
dessert? Oh, I love it. There's a lot of people that are cutting down on meat, so I give ideas for how to make your meat go further. You know, if you're buying good quality meat, that is expensive. So how to make meat go further. So my meatballs and spaghetti, my meatballs have got tons of grated carrot in them, which makes them juicier, sweeter, makes the meat go further. But then also I've got lovely fish, and we're on an island, right? And we can get fish anywhere. So I always say use whatever fish you can get. But then vegetable-wise, there's tons of different options here. On my 30th birthday, I went to Istanbul and ate street food morning till dawn, basically, out eating. And there's amazing like lamb koftas and flatbreads. So I thought to myself, what can I do? You know, if someone needs to eat something in a hurry, of course, grab a flatbread. But if you've got time, what about halving an aubergine, roasting it, and then serving your spiced lamb and pistachios, which is what they do in Istanbul, lamb with pistachios, amazing, and serve it on that baked, gorgeous, luscious aubergine.
Oh,
you know, then you
great,
get
yeah.
another bit of veg in.
Yeah, yeah. Who is the book for? Because I always think you used to. This is kind of for the younger people, but this is for everybody, isn't it, really?
Absolutely everybody. I wanted to make this book for anyone, so it's my launch today. My friends were texting me. They said, my mum's going into Waterstones in Huddersfield today, and she's going to make sure she's going to put your book in the front window. So I know, that's Pete's mum. And then I've got my godkids. I've got 4 godkids. No kids yet. Come on, boyfriend. I've got 4 godkids. And the mums love it. The dads love it because they know that they can make something and the kids will eat it.
Melissa Hemsley's Eat Happy 30-minute feel-good food is out now in hardback and ebook and just before you go. Tell us what these cakes are you brought in for us.
For the first day, it feels like of spring. A little coconutty, citrus little muffin made of ground almonds, and they took me about 15 minutes, and you could make a big cake if it was someone's birthday, but the little ones are just really easy to grab and go.
Oh my goodness, these are
Real
great.
zest to it as well. It's kind of like
Yeah.
a cheesecake texture. in
Yeah,
a
do you
sense.
like that?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's lemon and lime. You could use oranges, you could use grapefruit. I mean, go crazy. I just think take one recipe and then make it exactly as you want it.
Melissa, good to see you. Thank you very much, and
Cheers.
good luck with I know it's a big day for you, so good luck.
Thank you.
See you next time. Melissa, see you, everybody.
I got a condo in Manhattan. Baby girl, what's happening? You and your then ride it. So gonna get to clapping. Go pop a phone, plan, pop it for me. Turn around and drop it for a plan. Drop it for me. I'll rent a beach house in Miami. Wake up with no jammies. Lobster tail for dinner. Julio served that scampi. You got it if you want it. Got it if you want it. Said you got it if you want it. Take my wallet if you want it now. Jump in the Cadillac. Girl, let's put some miles on it. Anything you want, just to put a smile on it. You deserve it, baby. You deserve it all. And I'm gonna give it to you. Gold jewelry shining so bright. Strawberry champagne on us. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. By the fire at night. Silk sheets and diamonds, all white. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. I'm talking trips to Puerto Rico. Say the word and we go. You can be my flica. Girl, I'll be a flico, mamacita. I would never make a promise that I can't keep. I promise that your smile ain't gonna never leave. Shopping sprees in Paris. Everything 24 carats. But take a look in that mirror. Now tell me who's the fairest. Is it you? Is it you? Is it me? Is it me? Say it's us. And I'll agree, baby. Jump in the Cadillac. Girl, let's put some miles on it. Anything you want, just to put a smile on it. You deserve it, baby. You deserve it all. And I'm gonna give it to you. Gold jewelry shining so bright. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. By the fire.
Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. I love it. Meryl Streep to star in Big Little Lies Series 2. HollywoodReporter.com in news from the net. Collider.com says Tom Cruise joins Instagram and reveals Mission Impossible 6 is title. Mission Impossible 6? HeatWorld.com says Dancing on Ice will be returning for another series. 5 to 5, here's Bobby.
Steve, thank you. First of all, to the M62 on the eastbound side. The accident, 21 Milne Road to 22 at Rishworth Moor, is closed 2 lanes. The M6 northbound between 14 and 15, so up from Stafford North towards the services. Traffic is on the move again. Now, they held it for about half an hour, but still 2 lanes shut between 14 and that's Stafford North and to the services. Big queues behind it back to 13. M5 northbound breakdown, 3 to 2. So up past Halezone to Albury, we've got 1 lane shut. And the M1 southbound breakdown, 19 to 18. Catthorpe interchange to Rugby, still 1 lane closed there. A17 at Fosdyke, we've still got it partially blocked at the Washaway Road, Common Road junction. Big queues both ways. And the M25 clockwise. Now there's a big queue from 27, the M11 towards 30, where these roadworks have closed 2 lanes towards the A13. So big queues through there. And a little bit of good news that the Port of Calais has opened, but the bad news is the congestion behind it. They're saying check in as normal and they'll try and get you on the next ferry they can.
Yeah.
Back with more just after the news with Simon.
Thank you.
I am not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send the blood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me.
Oh yeah, there they go. Simon Mayo after the news with glazed pork. We've got tomorrow and Monday off. We're back on Tuesday on The Big Show. Gary Davis will look after you tomorrow.